Welcome back to the Daily 5. This is your host, Rainy Cage, and today I wanted to talk about D23. Happened this past weekend, and there was a ton of news and stuff that dropped. Not much footage for us people that didn't get to go. I like that they kept some stuff exclusive for people that were actually there, but man, some of the stuff that I heard people on YouTube that were actually there talking about sounds so cool, and I hope we eventually get to see some of the stuff. I'm just going to pick out some stuff that really, some news and some items that sounded really cool. They did the animation panel first, and for the most part, there wasn't nothing crazy in there. The Wreck-It Ralph stuff sounded very interesting to me, having all the princesses in there. I know we had heard back before where they were trying to make like Princess Avengers, Disney Princess Avengers. Maybe this is their way to test that by putting it in Wreck-It Ralph. Something that we didn't get to see, but I heard about was really cool, how they're all kind of hanging out with C-3PO, and just sounds pretty cool. It would be a cool way to see all the Disney characters in one movie. It sounded pretty awesome. As far as any other animation news, Toy Story 4 was what I was most interested in. There wasn't really a whole lot of news on that, other than them losing one of the directors. That's got 2 years out. Incredibles 2 sounds pretty cool. The Wrinkle in Time trailer, that's based on a YA novel that I've not read, but the trailer did not impress me. It looked kind of like a generic YA movie. We'll see, with Oprah in it. It didn't look that impressive to me. As far as the live action panel, which was the next day, there was way more exciting things that happened. We had The Lion King. Apparently they showed basically the opening of the animated Lion King in this new one, but all live action animated, I guess. It apparently looks super realistic. They had this circle of life. They basically was the opening scene where Simba's being born and has the stuff wiped on his head and everything. It sounded really cool. I'm super excited for this. The way I understand it is Favreau is just killing it with that movie again. He did the Jungle Book, so this sounds pretty awesome. Apparently, they showed Last Jedi footage, which they did put that online, so I have watched that about 4 or 5 times now, and it looked freaking awesome. I wish it was a trailer, but it was really cool. It's crazy that I can't even watch freaking behind-the-scenes footage without tearing up. It was just so good. Every time you'd see Carrie Fisher, though, it's super emotional. There was a lot of cool stuff. It looked like Rey was like fighting 3 people at the same time. That looked interesting. Kylo Ren had his mask back on. That looked cool. I love that shot where all that red dust stuff was like flying in the cameraman's face. That looked pretty cool. I'm ready for the next trailer, but mainly I'm ready for the freaking movie. But apparently they were going to show something from Han Solo, but since all that craziness has been going on, they had to back off of it, which makes sense. I'm surprised they didn't announce the next standalone movie. I'm ready to get an Obi-Wan movie on the books. But probably that had to do with the Han Solo craziness, too. Apparently, the big thing from the live-action panel was Avengers Infinity War. Apparently they showed him a teaser trailer, which they have not posted online. Hopefully we'll get it this next weekend during Comic-Con. Maybe it'll come online, because it sounds amazing. It sounds like just craziness. They had all the cast. Apparently Thor smashes into the Guardians spaceship window and they bring him back or save him, and then they're all fighting Thanos, apparently. Thanos apparently throws an asteroid or a planet at him. Spider-Man's wearing that cool new metal suit looking thing, and apparently it's just awesome. Apparently Captain America has a beard, maybe. And it freaking sounds awesome. So many people on YouTube and stuff that were there have said that it was better than the Civil War trailer that they got at Comic-Con or D23 the last time, where they were all fighting each other. So I don't know how that could be possible, but it sounds pretty sweet. It's going to be cool to see all those characters on it at once. But that's for the most part. There was some other stuff, but those were the main things that sounded pretty interesting to me. When I was watching a bunch of the footage of people there, I was like, man, I wish I would be there. But got to go to Star Wars Celebration this year, and it was cool. So I guess I can pass on this. Next up, it looks like we got Comic-Con, so let's see what happens there. Until next time, this is Rainy Cage. Peace out.